Pa pa para pa, pa pa para pa, pa pa para pa.
Due
Due
litri,
litri, due
due litri
litri
anche
anche
per
per
te.
te.
So,
Yeah,
now, in your opinion, because this is a very common opinion, that sexual orientation is also an identity trait. So I'm gay, my identity should be being gay, one of the many. Do you think that
well,
sexual orientation should be an identity trait for you?
I think I think it definitely affects who you are.
Okay.
It affects part of your identity as a person, both as a person, but also the place that you take within society. Um, so that ultimately does affect your identity in a way. I don't think that this should be your identity or should actively be part of
Okay.
your identity, right? I think you can if you want. Everybody's free, but personally I don't think it should be. I don't think it's relevant. Um I've had people that I spoke to and I worked with for months before I found out that they were gay.
Okay.
You know, I um and that has not affected obviously the way I saw them, and like the fact that they're gay doesn't affect the way they see themselves. It's just it's who they like to fuck, it's who they fall in love with.
Yes.
That's all there is to it, right? um but I do think that it really depends how you're brought up, how much self security you have. If you're very insecure, I think you'll try to push it away, and then when you do accept it, uh, um, that you merge a lot with it, and that it becomes a big part of your personality. So I do think also,
Okay.
yeah, also how accepted you were, and if you're free to grow within a space of acceptance, that you can develop all the other parts of your identity alongside your sexual orientation, whilst maybe if that's not the case, it can lead to the opposite, really. So
Okay.
but
No.
that's how I view it. What do you think?
No. I don't think it should be, because one of my main issue with that is, don't you think that making one's identity the fact of being gay, making one's identity its sexual orientation, may be damaging to the civil rights movement path that has been true? Because what the civil movement right wanted to people not be punished, not be treated differently, and treated and let's say viewed, let's say, like normal people, like a normal heterosexual people. That's what they wanted to do. Wanted to go ahead their sexual preferences. So I'm not seen as, oh, you are gay, so I don't want to work with you. You are lesbian, I don't want to be your friend. Don't you
Okay.
think that this movement, this path that took years, when saying, okay, I
No.
don't see you. No, they think you don't think it would be a problem.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think that it should matter. Like, first of all, I don't think that it's be like, that people wanted to like gay people to behave normally. Because
Not behave
first of
normally,
all, what
not
is
behave
normal?
normally.
No,
It's
no, no.
be treated normally.
And yeah, okay, be
Be
treated, but
seen as
you can be
normal people.
treated.
Be seen as
You
normal
can
people.
be yeah, but you can be seen as normal, and you can be treated normally
Okay.
with you know while being gay, being very feminine, being like overly dramatic. You can Those two can
Yes.
coexist.
Yes, you can.
And I think the point and the main goal of these movements is indeed that even if you are gay, you'll be treated the same as if you're heterosexual, and those certain behaviors and those certain things will not be noticed as much, right? Like they will not it will not matter the way that you behave, the way you speak, and these sort of cadence, because that's normal. It's just like a normal homosexual. Like you would do, like you
Yes.
said, normal heterosexual people, normal homosexual people. They're just all normal people. So I
We
don't
don't
think
just
I
say normal people, normal
normal
person.
people, normal people, normal
Yes.
people,
So
100%, 100
your
percent.
sexual
Um,
orientation should be outside your personality. Should be outside your person. Should not be
no,
identificative of your
but
person.
you're no, I
That's the
disagree.
fight. That's what they fought for.
Being okay, I am me, I am a human being. You should not be caring who I fuck
Yeah,
with.
but 100%. But they have to hide it.
No, no, no.
Most of
This
Yeah,
is
no,
not
no.
what human
But
movement
most of
is.
them,
My
right?
God,
Yeah, no, 100%.
I
But
don't
like
think
I
it's
would say that
hiding.
most of them in the past, most of
Yes, in
them
the
in the
past,
past,
these
they
movements are
couldn't. Yeah,
Latest year, okay.
yeah. Okay, but what I'm saying is most of them they don't they probably grew, and I mean most of the adults or most of the
Yes, okay.
all this movement they couldn't behave as they wanted and they acted normal, right? And then they said we should be seen as people, and treated normally regardless. Now that is the case even if being gay is all that you are. If 100% is your personality is being gay, then you still should be treated just like everybody else. Now, can
Okay,
that
it's different.
antagonize? Can that uh, more easily antagonize somebody that does not agree with you, somebody that is on the far right side of the same opinion, of the same perspective?
Yes, it
Yeah,
will.
very likely, very likely. Can that affect the movement as a whole? That's possible. That's possible.
Yeah, it's
I
possible
don't think it
because
should matter though. I don't think it should
oh,
matter.
you don't think it should matter.
yeah, reality is different
No, no. As in,
than
I don't
the
even
perfect ideological
if
world. It should not be.
no, but no, but as in even for the movement, if part of your movement
Yeah,
are just very very effeminated gay people, right? That act very very gay, and that's
that's a very
you know,
misconception of the
and
world gay
okay,
population.
okay, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to paint a picture of somebody that's extremely theatrical, that
Okay.
I would find even annoying because extremely theatrical, extremely dramatic. Um, you know, that could indeed cause some antagonism, but that doesn't mean that it's bad, even though it causes antagonism to the movement in itself. As I said before, I think exposure it's an extremely important way of creating resistance.
Also, negative exposure, you may.
But it's not negative exposure, right? If somebody's like that, then it's not something negative. They're just like
It's,
that.
it's, yes, of course, I'm not saying that. I'm saying,
Yeah.
uh, you think that people, let's say, trying to, I don't know how to say, having bad opinion by some, let's say, far right person,
You know.
would be positive. Also, I'm not saying far right, I'm saying center maybe would be a
No, as
positive
in if
because it's. I think it would be a very negative thing trying to, you know,
trying to.
show this much, this very personal at the end
But
trait
you're
of your
not trying.
personality.
You're
It's
you
a,
you're not
I'm not
like
saying
okay. If
hiding.
if,
I'm not
if
saying
that's who
hiding.
you
It's
are, right? But if that's who you are,
what does it mean?
if
You're
that's how
gay.
you are, yeah,
The fight
yeah, but
is we are not just gay. We are human. We are people with interests
yeah,
and
a
stuff.
hundred
That is
percent. But
the
if
that
if
is the no no no. That is the fight that they fought for. Okay, and
yeah,
they wanted to
okay.
be seen as more than just gay. If someone says, "Oh, I am just gay," don't you think that this will be a little bit problematic?
Of course, but that's not what I'm saying, right? You're
Yes, that's what you're
nobody's
saying.
just gay. No, nobody's just gay. I'm
No,
just
it's very
saying
simple
that there are
because you
certain
say
behaviors. I'm just saying that there are certain behaviors
yes,
and
certain behaviors,
certain
of course.
attitudes that are very much connected to that,
But that's your
right?
person. That's not your sexual orientation. That's your who you are.
Yeah,
Yes. So,
but that's what I'm saying.
but there's also be person that is heterosexual and have very feminine attributes. No, don't you think?
Absolutely.
So what's the
It's
difference?
right here.
Yes. Okay. No, no
Like,
problem. So
yeah.
why between you and the you but gay should be important to specify that you are not gay and that one is gay? Is it important?
But okay, no, it's not.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
not important.
important. But you understand. But you understand that the way,
No, I don't understand.
if
You
no,
behave the
yeah, you
same.
don't understand. No, you don't understand. No, I wouldn't behave the same. I would speak different. I would use
No, you will
a
not
different
speak different.
terminology.
You will not speak
I
different.
would use it. Okay,
You
I
let.
know these people. I
I'm
know these
fucking
people.
shouting.
There is people that talk woke that talk woke
That
vocabulary.
don't
They
work
speak,
vocabulary.
yeah, they speak different. They act
Okay.
different.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
personality issue, in my opinion. No,
it's not an issue. It's their personality. That's who they are, and that can very much be connected with those things. Can be connected
yes,
with
I understand. I
your
understand.
that's gay. That is gay, right? Because
That's
it's
also.
very connected to being homosexual. And so if I look at those people, right, the way that they speak,
Mm,
that's gay. And maybe saying this is
that's
a very
very
wrong way to
bad
say
thing
it,
you're
but
saying. Okay, because I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think. First of all, I don't think one should change its personality because of his sexual orientation. Because okay, that's
but
it.
it does change your personality, your
What the
sexual
fuck?
orientation.
Why?
Because
Why?
you would if you were
Because
gay,
no, wait.
you wouldn't be like this.
I wouldn't fucking like vagina. I would like cock, but I would be the same person. No,
Uh, Possibly on certain aspects, possibly you
no,
would be
in
different on other
everything.
aspects.
Because the fight is, oh, homosexual people are the same as non-homosexual people. That's the point. Why? Okay,
Yeah, it
I am not super feminine. You are you are sometimes more
yeah.
feminine than me. With you, Pasquale, you consider yourself. You don't have super masculine behavior sometimes, okay? Or opinion, or
Okay.
way of moving, thinking, the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Would
Anything,
be
right?
the same. Do you think you would behave differently if you were gay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Why?
yeah.
In what would you
I
talk
don't I
different?
don't know. I think
Would you think differently?
I think I would
Would
definitely
you
be
not be Pasquale?
more. I would be Pasquale.
Okay.
I would have the same morals. I would have the same ethics.
So you're
I
saying that
would
there are okay, wait. So
I
wait.
would go.
So you're saying there are traits that are for gay people, traits that are very reconnecting to gay people, because you're saying that he will change you in something more gay-like. Let's say like that.
Um, I guess yes, I would feel more comfortable
Okay.
going in a certain direction.
No,
Maybe
maybe
I
that's your
could
problem.
maybe I could, yeah. Maybe I would still be myself,
Okay.
but then showcase different aspects of myself more.
Why don't you do it now?
Um, because
Because sorry, because if
predominantly I yeah, I don't know.
why would
I
you
don't know.
fucking do now? There
I
may
don't
be
know.
some there may be some issue
I
with
guess
masculinity,
societal
but
pressures.
I wouldn't call you toxic masculinity affected, or maybe in some way, but
A little bit, of
a little
course.
bit. Yeah, don't be Pasquale. Do the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Don't need to fucking suck
yeah. I
cocks
mean,
for that, by the way. You wanna
I
wear
know.
some mascara, you already do, but to be honest, you don't need to
Yeah. I
suck
know.
anything. You look the fucking
No, 100%, huh? One hundred
it's
percent. No, but
it's strange.
I
It's
do. If I think about it, like generally, if I were gay, I
yes,
do think that it would affect the way I am because simply I am not gay. So if you change a part of who I am
I
right
don't
now,
know
it
because
would change.
yes,
It would change in some way. That doesn't mean
every
that I should be
time
treated differently. You know, it
yes,
doesn't mean that I
but you
shouldn't be
think
treated as a
you
person.
always think in the positive, like always. And I think in the opposite, in the negative way, from the view of someone else being anti-homosexuals. Okay, there would be some traits that are homosexual traits, and for if you have those traits, I would treat you differently. So what we
Yeah.
if we say personality traits doesn't are not connected with your sexuality. That's the point. Your person
Okay.
should not be connected to your sexuality. In this way, we agree that it's me. You like me or not like me, but my sexuality has nothing to do with me. Okay,
100%.
that's the point. Yeah,
Okay.
we agree
Okay.
to
Okay.
disagree in certain ways because I understand that the fact that the hyper gay dude, classical stereotypes may exist. Okay, no problem. That's him. Maybe he's more free to express himself, but it's his social pressure problem more.
Persona. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more a
Okay.
question of social pressure
Yeah.
because being
No,
gay
I
is because if being gay is, I don't know, it's not a key that opens something. I don't think it's a key that opens something. You may have more less social pressure in a way, but social pressure is, let's say, a mental construct. You can get rid of it anytime you want. But
I do think you're right. No, no, no. Yeah,
yes,
I do
and
agree
on this
more with
terrible
you.
disappointment, we will have to. No, if you
We'll have
want
to
to
get.
entertain
No,
for a
no,
little bit,
no,
it's
no, no.
we will
I
make
know.
you
That's
think
kind of crazy.
about this. What do you think about this?
Yeah, indeed. I'm really curious about to go on, but no, I do want to close on this. I do think you're right, and I'll rephrase my
Yes,
answer.
rephrase your answer, please.
I I think my public identity would be different,
But
or
that's because you.
partly no, no, no,
Okay, go,
partly
go on.
of my public identity would be different because I would feel either the need for something or like I would feel like showcasing more certain things, but the inherent personal traits that I would still have and showcase in different situations, they would still be just who I am
Yeah,
and
I
how I
can
am.
very simply say that
So
the first thing is a social construct. You know, it's how
yeah,
society want to see the male, how society want to see the female. It's something very whole, something that I disagree with, but it's more that because if you wanted to fucking skirts, wear skirts fucking right now, no problem.
yeah,
That's the point. You don't need to be
I
gay
I
to
don't
wear
like how it
skirts.
looks actually.
Um, so
Otherwise, I would have.
everything you
Don't
want to
worry.
do, in my opinion, as a libertarian,
Yeah, yeah,
you should be able to do the fuck you want right now. There
yeah.
should not be
100%.
social construct. There should not be social differences between male and female subject, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
another
I
whole
do
another
agree.
story for later.
Yeah.
But on this terrible disappointment, we will have to close this.